Most people spend their entire lives running away from the things they are afraid of. But when you hear this new perspective on fear, your life will never be the same again, and you will be able to get everything you've always wanted in life, but only when you understand the secret plan God has specifically for you. One of my clients messages me. He says he wants to get a girlfriend. He tells me he's read my book, cover to cover. He understands everything. He agrees with everything I say about how if you want to get a good girlfriend who you will marry one day, you have to become an attractive man and you have to learn how to talk to girls and actually go out and meet them. Otherwise, you will never find a woman like that. But he doesn't want to approach girls. He says it feels wrong. He wants to meet girls through friends, through social circles, so he doesn't have to risk awkward approaches or getting rejected. And I'm reading this message thinking, you shouldn't have said that. So I told him the hard truth. The fact that you don't want to do it means that is exactly what you have to do. Because God doesn't hide the best things behind the things we enjoy doing. He hides them behind the things you are most afraid of, the ones you really don't want to do. Understand that now, since you said the only thing you don't want to do is approaching, means that now that is the only way you'll ever get a girlfriend. He went quiet for a bit, and then he said, damn. And then he went out and did it, and he's having results he never thought were possible. And here is the thing that will change your life. Your fear is not random. The thing you don't want to do, the thing you keep avoiding, the thing that makes your stomach turn when you think about doing it, that is not an accident. God put that there, specifically for you, specifically because that is your path. Think about that for a second. Out of everything in the world you could be afraid of, you are afraid of this exact one thing. And it just happens to be standing directly between you and everything you want. You think that's a coincidence? It's not. That is a message to you from God. Most people spend their entire lives thinking that fear is a warning sign or a stop sign, something telling them to turn around and go the other way. But it is not a stop sign. It is an arrow. God didn't put that fear there to protect you from something dangerous. He put it there to show you exactly where to go. Your fear is a map, and the men who understand this, the men who look at the thing that terrifies them most and think, that's it, that is exactly what I have to do. Those men get everything because they are the ones following the map. For those of you who don't know, on this channel I help young men become better men, better boyfriends, better husbands, better sons, better fathers, better friends, because everyone wants a man like that in their life, and so you can get married one day, because marriage is awesome. And if you agree with what I said so far, then like the video, and if you think I'm wrong, then keep watching and make up your own mind. You see, God purposefully puts exactly what you want on the other side of the things you don't want to do, literally on purpose. I'm not saying God is a bad person for doing this. He doesn't do it because he likes to mess with you. No, he knows that fear is not an enemy. It is a filter for people who are not worthy to have what you want to have. And what God is trying to do is to make you worthy. Do you know how many people want to get married to an amazing wife? But how many are actually willing to get a better body, become more attractive, become more financially independent, get better status, learn how to actually talk to girls, how to approach them, learn how to ask them out, learn how to have amazing dates with them, actually go out and practice approaching girls with this knowledge, become a handyman who can fix anything around the house, live with an open heart and actually be able to love this girl the way she deserves to be loved and be loyal to her. This is what it takes to get married to an amazing girl, and even more than that. And if you are not willing to do all of those things, you probably will never have it, because you won't be worthy to have it. Think about it visually. Fear is a door, and taking action despite that fear is the key. God put a lock on the best things in life, and only the people willing to face their fears have that key. So whatever you are avoiding in life right now, it's not random. That's God showing you exactly what you need to do to become worthy of what you want. So let me show you exactly how this applies to your life. Some of you may want to get into shape, but you try to work out at home because you are afraid people will judge you in the gym. That means the exact thing you have to do to get in shape is to go to the gym. Some of you have a girl you like, but you are waiting for the perfect moment so you don't make a fool out of yourself in front of all her friends. Meaning the exact thing you have to do to get that girl is to go and talk to her in front of all of her friends. Some of you like a girl but you are afraid to text her first because she might ignore you. Meaning the exact thing you have to do is text her first. Some of you want to start a YouTube channel, but you are afraid people will judge you and think you are stupid. Meaning the exact thing you have to do is start a YouTube channel and get judged on purpose. This is a very powerful way of living, because think about it. How many people actually do exactly the things they are afraid of to get what they want in life? Even Moses was afraid. When God told him to free people from Egypt, he asked if there is anyone else who can do it. Anyone else. But God assured him, he is the only one who can. And Moses was afraid to death, but he pushed through, and he succeeded. You have to have faith that this is what God wants for you. That's why he made you afraid of it. He made you not want to do it, so you would know that is exactly what you were meant to do. And my story is the final proof you need. Few years ago, I'm small, skinny, weak, probably below average looking. My voice is soft and quiet. When I talk to a group of people, my face goes completely red and I can feel it burning. And I want two things more than anything in the world. I want to marry the best girl on the planet, and I want to speak on stages in front of thousands of people and actually move them. But I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to practice my voice. I don't want to approach girls. I don't want to do any of it. I just want to play games all day and have these things appear in my life without doing anything. But I started doing every single thing I didn't want to do, over and over, for years. I go to the gym even though I hate it. I practice my voice even though it feels stupid. I approach girls even when my heart is pounding every single time. And a few years later, I'm married to the best girl on the planet, and I'm building this channel every single day and getting closer to speaking on those stages. You see, God didn't make me small and weak to destroy me. He made me small and weak so I would have no choice but to build everything else, so that one day I will become so capable, so strong, so sure of myself that none of that would matter anymore. Most people stay stuck their whole lives because they interpret fear as a stop sign, when it was always an arrow pointing you towards what you want. I may seem cocky for saying this, but I came up from the absolute lowest level a young man can possibly be, and now I have almost everything I want, because I know I have the ability to crush everything in my path to get what I want, and I'm still doing it, because I want to grow this channel. I want to make more money so my wife doesn't have to go to work anymore. I want to become a motivational speaker to help inspire thousands and millions, and I know I will get all of those things, because I've proven to myself that I'm a man who can do it. And the reason is, when I see something I'm afraid of or that I don't want to do, I go and do exactly that. That is the only reason. And you can be that man too. You just have to do something that seems so hard and so impossible, and then months or years later you get it and you understand that there is nothing holding you back in life anymore. So sit down right now, figure out all the things you don't want to do or you are afraid of doing, and start attacking them one by one. That is the way you will get everything you want in life. Remember that fear is not a sign to stop. It's the opposite actually, because if the thing was worthless, then you probably would not be afraid of getting it. And when you live like this, when you sit down and examine all the things you don't want to do, and you actually go out and do them every single day, there is no stopping you, man. Nobody is like you anymore. You automatically become 0.1% of the population because nobody lives like this. And want to know the best part? Once you get the things you wanted, it's not even the reward you thought you wanted. Sure, you're glad you got it, but the real reward is knowing that you are the man who can conquer whatever is in front of him and actually get it. That feeling, that knowledge, nobody can take that away from you. If you want to learn how to become the man who can conquer anything in his path and get everything he wants in life, then read my book. Link is in the description. And if you want to talk to me personally, link is also in the description. Completely free. Before I tell you what to do next, if you agree with the message of this video, then please share it with as many people as possible. And if you want to watch more videos that will help you solve all your problems, find happiness, and get a girlfriend you will marry one day, then subscribe. Also, I was trying to tell a story in this video. I don't know how many people caught on to that, but I was afraid to death to start this YouTube channel because I was afraid people would judge me and not like my content because my thumbnails suck, my edits suck, I'm not comfortable on camera. After I wrote my book to try and save lives of young men, I was prepared to do anything to promote it, except start a YouTube channel. And that is when I knew, damn, I have to start a YouTube channel, because that is the only way I will change lives. So, if you were to remember just one thing from this video, then let it be this. God didn't hide the best things from you. He protected them with fear. He put a lock on them and handed the key specifically to you. The only question is whether you are going to use it. But also, God doesn't expect you to do it all alone. In fact, He does help you. But if you want to see how He helps you, watch that video next. It's called Why Are Younger Generations Returning to God? About halfway through that video, I start talking about how God actually helps you get everything you want. But try to watch the whole video because it's going to change your life. Remember, God is real and marriage is awesome.